Hello friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, the Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. This is the Franchise Stars Baseball League Game of the Week for August 7th of Year 1 of the Franchise Stars Baseball League. This is going to be one of two games we're going to broadcast on this day because this is a great day on the schedule. This first matchup features the Atlanta Braves heading into New York to visit the New York Mets, a battle atop the National League East. We have had a great race in this division. You can see the Braves 60-53, the Mets 63-49. Mets have been red hot since June 1st. They've opened up a bit of a lead now here on the Braves, but you've still got four teams tightly packed in this NL East. There you see the Braves 3.5 back, Montreal 4, Philadelphia 4.5. The Mets pitching has been exceptional, but their offense has outperformed the Braves offense, and that's what has led to the slight margin there atop the East. Our second broadcast will be the San Francisco Giants visiting the Oakland A's in a possible FSBL Championship Series preview. Starting for the Mets, Jerry Koosman, 11-6, a 3.02 earned run average. Lost in the brilliance of Tom Seaver for the Mets has been a terrific performance by Koosman. Leading things off for the Braves here, Lonnie Smith. Smith banged .304. 16 homers on the year, so Smith has been very productive atop this Braves order. Also leads the National League in steals. Beautiful day here at Shea. Koosman delivers with the changeup. In there for a called strike. Count goes to 1-1. Here's the pitch. Saws him off. Popped up. Todd Hundley gets underneath it quickly. Good reactions there by Hundley. And the first man is retired. So here you see the Braves order. Smith, Simmons, and Acuna. Berger, Alou, and Javi Lopez. Cuccinello, Horner, and Buck Jordan. Both of these teams dealing with a couple of injury problems and also resting a couple players. You see Dave Magadan playing first base for the Mets with Lucas Duda out. Here's Andrelton Simmons. Simmons batting .249, 2 homers, 30 runs batted in. One to 0 here as Koosman deals to him. Fastball tailing away. Simmons swings and misses. Count goes to 1-1. Simmons gets the sign from Hundley. Signals that he wants it up. Koosman obliges. Simmons puts it in the air. Weakly out to center, though. Carlos Beltran over for the play, and the second man is retired here in the top of the first. Beltran has been terrific. We'll get to him when the Mets come up. Also terrific, Ronald Acuna. 317, 29 homers, 61 RBIs. Among the league leaders in OPS. He was an all-star, as was Beltran. Acuna and the surprising Bob Horner have really been the keys to this Braves lineup here in year 1. Slider misses away. .680 slugging percentage for Acuna. Loads of doubles, bunch of triples as well. He has been an extra base hit machine. Count goes to 1-1 as he fouls that one off. Koosman delivers. Fastball on the outside corner, 1-2. Swung on and missed. He pulls the string on the changeup. Acuna out in front of it. Koosman sets the Braves down in order here in the top of the first. Yeah, to the bottom of the first. Braves nothing. Mets coming up here from Shea. So on the mound for the Braves, Kid Nichols. Nichols 10-3, 2.76. He has been outstanding. He'll give up a few hits, but he doesn't walk many. Strikeout numbers a bit better than anticipated. Here's Jose Reyes. Reyes 289, 13 homers on the year. Was a reserve in the All-Star game. First pitch swinging, taps it back to the mound. Nichols has it, throws over to first, and very quickly there's one away. This is the Mets lineup: Reyes, Alfonso, and Beltran, a terrific top of the order. Darryl Strawberry, Dave Magadan, Francisco Lindor, Todd Hundley, Bernard Gilkey, and Ed Charles getting the start at third. So here's Edgardo Alfonso batting an even .300. A steady second baseman. This Mets offense has kind of picked it up in the second half of this year. Alfonso not showing much power. Only 2 homers, 26 RBIs. Here's the pitch. Curveball in there from Nichols. Count 1-1. There you see the Braves 3.5 back. They are in the wild card position at this point, along with the LA Dodgers. The Dodgers just with a tough row to hoe trying to catch the powerhouse Giants. As we mentioned, Giants and A's will be a second broadcast from this August 7th date as Alfonso goes down, swinging at the breaking ball. Kid Nichols picks up his first strikeout here, 2 batters in.
The center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
If you have placed your bets for a Bay Area series, hopefully minus the earthquake, you are not alone in that regard. So here's Beltran, as we mentioned. Terrific season for him. 329, 27 homers, 79 runs batted in. Beltran will be on the periphery of the MVP discussion, particularly if the Mets are able to hold on and make the playoffs. The MVP conversation, I think, at this point comes down to Willie Mays and Johnny Mize. Beltran, though, slashes one down inside the third base line. That's heading down into the corner. Beltran will round first. He will pull in at second with a 2-out stand-up double. Here in the bottom of the first, his 30th double of the season. Puts it past Bob Horner. Horner gives a good effort there at third, but asking Bob Horner to make a defensive play of that caliber is asking a lot. So here's Darryl Strawberry, and Strawberry has picked it up over the past month. He's got that average up to 288. Pitch goes to the backstop. Beltran froze, and Beltran's going to stay at second. So Carlos Beltran misread that one. Beltran normally an excellent base runner. But that pitch got underneath Javi Lopez, and Beltran just plain didn't pick it up. So he stays at second, probably not too big a deal with 2 outs, as he will be off on contact anyway. But Beltran certainly wishes he was on third base now. 1-1 the count. Strawberry down to first, ranging. Play, throw to first, a little bit off the mark. Strawberry's going to be safe. And of course, the rare play that could have happened where Beltran not being on third actually matters is exactly what happens. Ranging in to foul ground to field that one. The flip to Nichols, a bit off the mark. So first and third now for the Mets with 2 outs here. Here's Dave Magadan. Magadan getting some regular time with Lucas Duda on the shelf. Magadan, a very good professional hitter, no power to speak of. But he can swing the stick. Breaking ball, Magadan down inside the third base line. So that's 2 lefties who've gone the other way off of Nichols. Beltran scores. They're waving Strawberry around. Here comes the relay home. He will score as well. It's a 2-run opposite field double for Dave Magadan. And the Mets have taken a 2-0 lead over the Braves here in the bottom of the first. So Magadan slashes that one. Here's Francisco Lindor. Lindor batting .261. Reyes the designated hitter. Lindor playing short. 9 homers, 45 RBIs. Again, if you are new to the Franchise Stars Baseball League, each of these teams, each franchise has a 100-player master list based on the top 8 players at their position based on WAR for catcher and the 4 infield spots, the top 20 outfielders, the top 25 starting pitchers, and the top 15 relievers. Year 1 began with a random 40 players from that 100-player list being who started with each franchise. The remaining 60 guys are all going to come in eventually, but they're going to come in through the rookie draft, 4 per season. So this is going to go on for a while. That's the intention. This is designed to be a full-fledged career mode, building a history and all that kind of stuff. Lindor, the one thing of picking those rosters is players went to the team where they ranked higher on the WAR list rather than necessarily the team they had the highest WAR for. It was really designed to help a little bit of the weaker teams with a little bit in the way of parity, as Lindor grounds this one to short. Simmons throws him out and the side is retired. Because the Mets shortstop position has been so weak for so much of their history, Lindor actually ranks higher on the Mets shortstop list in terms of WAR than the Indians list on WAR. So that's why Lindor actually ends up with the Mets. If you were going with a straight WAR list, Lindor would, of course, be with the Indians. But that's just how this was set up, and that's why that's the case. So here's Wally Berger in the top of the second, 239, 16 homers, 47 RBIs for him. Koosman a 1-2-3 first. We'll look to keep that rolling here in the second. Berger, ground ball to short. There's Lindor. Throw over to first, and there's one away.
That is it. The left fielder, number 8.
So here's Felipe Alou, 244, 11 homers, 45 RBIs for him. So again, in that situation, like I said, Hank Aaron, for example. Aaron, obviously, the greatest Brave. Aaron, it's a random generator. Aaron was not picked for year 1, so Aaron will come in for the Braves at some point. Eddie Matthews will as well. But the Braves ended up with a very strong pitching draw for year 1. But they did not get a strong batting draw for year 1. So Koosman behind Alou, 2-0 here. With 1 out. Change up. Oh, in the corner for a called strike. Count goes to 2-1. Here's the pitch. Line the other way. Strawberry arranging. That's going to get down in front of him, though. It's a base hit into right for Felipe Alou. And the Braves have a 1-out base runner.
That is it. The catcher, Javier Lopez.
So single for Alou. Here comes Javi Lopez. Lopez batting .250. Koosman paints the corner there for a strike. 12 homers, 36 runs batted in for Lopez. Koosman deals. Fastball misses up high. Count goes to 1-1. Lopez has bounced into 16 double plays. Not fleet of foot, to say the least. Koosman misses up high again. Here's the 2-1 offer. Misses inside. So Koosman battling it a little bit here in terms of control. Lopez swings and misses at the fastball. The count goes full. Koosman checks Alou back at first. Gets the sign from Hundley. Here's the delivery. Lopez pulls this one but foul. Koosman checks the runner. Here's the pitch. Lopez, low liner. Lindor snags it on the fly. Runner will get back. Alou retreats to first, and there's 2 down.
The second baseman, number 5.
So here's Tony Cuccinello. Cuccinello batting .286. 4 homers, 29 runs batted in. See a lot of low OPSs for the Braves, just outside of Horner and Acuna. They just have not had much power. It's not even that their averages are necessarily terrible, but there's just not a lot of juice in the Braves lineup. 2-0 the count. Koosman falls behind again. Pitch there. Cuccinello lines that one foul. Count goes to 2-1. Koosman delivers. Cuccinello loops it. Lindor ranges over on the hop, throws to first, gets Cuccinello, and the side is retired. Awkwardly hit ball there. Lindor stays with it well, retires Cuccinello, and that retires the Braves. Hundley, Gilkey, and Charles coming up for the Mets in the bottom of the second. Mets lead it 2-0. So stepping in, Todd Hundley. Hundley batting .278, 16 homers, 44 RBIs. That .278 average, bit higher than expected for Hundley. Mets very happy with his productivity behind the plate. He'll step in here against Kid Nichols to start the bottom of the second. Mets already holding a 2-0 lead. Hundley fly ball down the left field line, slicing away into foul territory. Into the seats it goes. So Nichols ahead of Hundley here, 0-1. Here's the delivery. Curveball on the outside corner. Nichols ahead of Hundley, 0-2. Fastball off the plate. Hundley chases it. Trying to protect, but a little over-aggressive there. Fouls it off into the seats. The count will stay at 0-2. Fastball up high, fouled back. Pitch here from Nichols. Fastball misses up high. Nichols adjusts his cap, gets back on the hill after a slow walk around. Looks in for the sign from Javi Lopez. Pitch from Nichols. Hundley fly ball. Hit well to center. That's carrying back into the gap in right center. Going back off the base of the wall. Hundley will pull in at second with a stand-up double. That ball had a lot of hang time on it. Actually a little bit surprised. Neither of the outfielders got a bit closer to it. But Hundley hits this ball a long way. 10th double of the year for Todd Hundley, and the Mets are in business again to start off the second. Belt high. Too much plate there for Nichols. So here's Bernard Gilkey. Gilkey batting .283. Mets, during this resurgence since June 1st, they have gotten more offense than expected from a lot of places. Gilkey among them. .283, 13 homers, 48 RBIs. They've just been a solid, balanced offense. The injury to Lucas Duda certainly hurts. Duda, not a great average hitter, but certainly gives a bit of pop in the middle of this lineup to complement Beltran and Darryl Strawberry. 1-1 the count here to Gilkey. Gilkey swings, flails weakly at a breaking ball out of the zone. Almost fell across the plate there, so Nichols ahead of Gilkey 1-2. Of course, he was ahead of Hundley 0-2, and then gave up the double. That fastball misses inside. Count level at 2 apiece. Nichols from the set. Fastball misses away, so Gilkey now has the count full. Ed Charles waits on deck. Gotta see if Howard Johnson is just getting the day off, or if Howard Johnson is hurt too. If Charles is playing, I'd assume Charles will play against a lefty, not a righty. Fly ball lands in foul territory. Gilkey will have to go back and take another crack at it. Pitch from Nichols. High fly ball. Deep left center. Gilkey gets a hold. Going back. At the track. At the wall. It's out of here. Bernard Gilkey goes deep, his 14th home run of the year, a 2-run shot. And Kid Nichols not having any luck. The Mets all over him early. It's a 4-0 New York lead. 14th shot of the year for Gilkey. And this is going to stick in the craw of Kid Nichols. Nichols was ahead of Hundley 0-2. Gave up a long double. Was ahead of Gilkey. And Gilkey takes him deep. Nichols unable to finish either hitter. And now finds himself in a 4-0 hole. Here's Ed Charles. Charles has not really done anything at the plate this year, batting 179. Takes a first pitch strike. 4 homers, 19 RBIs for the glider. Nichols delivers. Tapper up the first base line, foul. Lopez touches it, and Charles will have to go back. So Nichols again, ahead, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Charles swings and misses for the strikeout. Second strikeout for Nichols, first out here in the bottom of the second. So that'll turn things over for the Mets. Here comes Jose Reyes. Reyes 0 for 1. Nichols delivers, curveball in there for a called strike. Reyes grounded out his first time up. Nichols. Breaking ball down low. Cameras haven't shot out to the bullpen. Can't quite tell if there's any action going here for Atlanta. Fastball swung on and missed. Out of the zone, Reyes goes chasing a bit. Counts 1-2. I love these Braves uniforms. I mean, I like their light blue, their old light blue 80s uniforms too, but these Braves uniforms are probably my favorite they've ever had. Breaking ball in the dirt. Lopez digs it, throws to first, and it pulls off the bag. Error on Javi Lopez. Reyes on, despite striking out. And things go from bad to worse here for the Braves. So here's Edgardo Alfonzo. Alfonzo struck out his first time up. Pitch from Nichols in there for a called strike. So once again, Nichols is ahead. There's the pitch. Down in the dirt, 1-1. Again, a beautiful day here at Shea Stadium. And certainly a more beautiful day for the crowd with the Mets winning 4-0 over their division rival Braves here in the bottom of the second. Nichols delivers, call strike, throw to second, nowhere is near in time. Great jump for Reyes. Picks up his 26th stolen base of the year. Great jump there. There was no prayer for Lopez to get him. So 1-2 here as Nichols works to Alfonzo. Here's the pitch, Alfonzo. Shot snagged by Horner. Reyes gets back. There's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
So that's going to bring up Carlos Beltran. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Beltran doubled and scored his first time up. As mentioned, Beltran to this point having a terrific season. He has been the offensive leader for this Mets team. Nichols trying to prevent further damage. First pitch, curveball, misses down low. To say Kid Nichols is laboring here is an understatement. But he is going to kick himself getting ahead of hitters and letting them get away from him. So now he's going to try a different approach and fall behind Carlos Beltran. He's behind Beltran 2-0 with Reyes on second. 2 outs, bottom of the second. 4-0 Mets. 4-game set. Mets dropped the first game. They've won the last 2. So they're looking to take 3 of 4 here. That one misses inside. Nichols behind Beltran 3-0. Darryl Strawberry waits on deck. Nichols delivers. Beltran high, fly ball to center. It's going to stay in the yard though. Put away, and the side is retired. But the Mets pick up 2 on Bernard Gilkey's 14th home run of the year, a 2-run shot. We head to the top of the third from Shea. Mets lead the Braves 4-0. So in steps Bob Horner. Horner has been outstanding. 321, 28 homers, 66 RBIs. The power, not so much of a surprise. Horner a big slugger. But that batting average, not anything anybody saw coming for Bob Horner. Fastball misses inside, 1-0. There's 28 home runs, have Horner tied for 8th in the league. Helped earn him an all-star nod as well. Changeup from Koosman. In the zone for a called strike, 1-1. Another off-speed pitch. That one at the knees, it's 1-2. Fastball on the outside corner, strike 3 called. Horner not happy with that one. But it's a strikeout for Jerry Koosman. Horner grabs a seat. That looked like it may have been both outside and high. Horner disapproves. Ump doesn't care. 1 out. Here's Buck Jordan. Jordan bagged .227, a home run, 13 RBIs. Started the season in the minors for the Braves. One delivery from Koosman down in the dirt. Here's the pitch, foul back. So Koosman ahead of Jordan 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on a miss. Slider away. Jordan goes chasing. That's the 3rd strikeout for Jerry Koosman. 2 down here in the top of the 3rd. So the order will flip. Here comes Lonnie Smith. Smith 0 for 1. Fastball. Misses up high. We'll get to the out-of-town scoreboard momentarily. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. 1-1. That one fouled off. Pirates leading the Orioles 3-0 in the 3rd. Starling Marte has 2 RBIs for the Pirates in that one. The Astros all over the Indians 7-0 in the 3rd. Hunter Pence, pair of hits, 3 runs batted in for the Astros. Rays and Tigers tied at 1 in the 3rd, pair of bottom dwellers. Fred McGriff has hit his 16th of the season for the Rays. That one fielded up the middle. Reyes makes the play, guns him down, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 again. Koosman looking solid. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. Mets over the Braves 4-0. Leading it off, Darryl Strawberry. 0 for 1, grounded out into a force play, but did score. Blue Jays Twins. They reached on a error, actually, I should say. They list that as a ground out, but he reached on the error. Play by Jordan behind first base. The errant flip to Kid Nichols. Marlins and Cubs yet to get going. Expos and Phillies are scoreless in the third. Steve Rogers going against Robin Roberts there. Yankees and the Cardinals battle later to close out their series. Red Ruffing against Howie Pollitt, the pitching matchup there. Rockies will battle the Diamondbacks in Arizona. Darryl Kyle hopes to turn his fortunes around. He battles Kurt Schilling. Padres and the Dodgers will play later. Dave Dravecky, Sandy Koufax, the pitching matchup there. Strawberry, humpback liner in the center field for a base hit. So Strawberry is on with a leadoff single here in the bottom of the third.
Now batting, number 10.
Nichols beyond frustrated. Two innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, 2 of them earned. Here's Dave Magadan. Magadan 1 for 1. Pitch out, nobody goes anywhere. Magadan had 2-run single his first time up. Fly ball, right center, tracked down. Nice job by Acuna. Puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 12.
So that will bring up Francisco Lindor. Lindor grounded out his first time up. Nichols delivers. Runner goes. Throw down to second, and they got him. Nice throw, Javi Lopez. Strawberry caught trying to steal. Now it'll be the second out of the inning. That is a terrific throw from Javi Lopez. Not a bad jump by Strawberry. But he is gunned down for the second out here in the third. Nichols ahead of Lindor 0-1. Off-speed pitch away. They say Lindor went. He's now in the hole 0-2. Nichols trying to put a 0 up there for the first time today. Fastball misses inside. Here's the pitch. Fly ball center field. Underneath it, it's put away, and the side is retired. So it's a 1-2-3 inning. Simmons, Acuna, and Berger coming up for the Braves as they try to get something going. They trail 4-0 as we head to the fourth.
Leading off for Atlanta, the shortstop, number 19.
Here's Andrelton Simmons to start things off. Stepping in to face Koosman, Simmons 0 for 1. You're unaware so this is August 7th, but as of August 1st, the stats, the standings, statistics for all the teams, and write up about what we can expect over the final 2 months of the season, all available on the website, which you can click link to here in the profile here on YouTube. Koosman ahead of Simmons 0-2. Here's the pitch. Shot down the third, caught on the line by Ed Charles. A low liner, so Simmons hit it hard, but right at Charles, who didn't even have to move. There's one away. Here comes Ronald Acuna. Acuna struck out his first time up. Curveball in there for a strike. Acuna 6th in the National League in walks. Fastball misses inside, 1-1 the count. Pitch from Koosman on the corner. Man, Koosman has been locating that changeup beautifully here early on in this game. Mixing up his pitch as well. Here's the pitch. Acuna back to the mound. Koosman plays it on a hop. Throws over to Magadan for the second out.
Now the center fielder, Wally Berry.
So here's the center fielder, Wally Berger. Berger 0 for 1. 2 for 15 in the series. Here's the pitch from Koosman. Fastball at the letters for a called strike. Berger misses with, I should say, takes the fastball up high for a count of 1-1. Koosman misses low and away there. That one's in there. 2-2 the count. Fly ball left field. Ranging over. Gilkey toward the line, puts it away, and the side is retired. So the Braves go down meekly. 1-2-3 here. Nice backhanded play by Gilkey. Going towards the line. Bottom of the fourth. 4-0 Mets. Here's Todd Hundley. Hundley doubled and scored his first time up. Kid Nichols still out there for the Braves. Allowed 2 in the first, 2 in the second. Through a scoreless third. They'll try to give the Braves some length here, keep them in this game as they try to scrape their way back in. So far, though, does not look like that's going to be easy against Jerry Koosman. Small line and miss there. Hundley in the hole 0-2. Hundley will swing from his heels. No doubt about it. This one shot down the left-hand side into the stands and out of play. Pitch from Nichols. High fastball. Hundley doesn't go chasing. Counts 1-2. Pitch again from Nichols. Off the plate, Hundley once again watches it go by. He's gotten the count back level at 2-2. Break ball inside, shot past first baseman into right field. Base hit for Todd Hundley. So once again, Nichols gets ahead of Hundley, and once again he lets him off the hook. See there, the batting leaders in the National League. Zach Wheat of the Dodgers continues to lead the way. Billy Hamilton of the Phillies still second in that race. Willie Mays leads the National League in home runs with 34. Larry Walker with 33. Johnny Mize with 31. Bryce Harper has 30. Willie Stargell of the Pirates also has 30. Speaking of home runs, here's Bernard Gilkey, hit a 2-run shot back in the second to extend the Mets' lead to 4-0. Willie Mays leads the National League in runs batted in with 91. Larry Walker second with 87. Bryce Harper, Carlos Beltran of these Mets, and Willie Stargell rounding out the top 5. Mays hit 3 homers yesterday against the A's in a game the Giants lost. A's-Giants, conclusion of their brief 2-game set from Oakland, will be the second part of this doubleheader. Fastball blows it past Gilkey. 2-2 the count. Clayton Kershaw leads the National League and wins with 14. Gilkey swings and misses at the curveball. 4th strikeout for Nichols. That's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, Ed Charles.
So here comes Ed Charles. Leading the National League in ERA, Tom Seaver back on top, 2.13. Kershaw at 2.15. Robin Roberts of the Phillies has been outstanding recently. He's lowered his ERA to 2.22. Randy Johnson of the Diamondbacks and Greg Maddux of these Braves rounding out the top 5 in earned run average in the National League. David Cone leads the league in strikeouts, 3 ahead of Randy Johnson. Dazzy Vance of the Dodgers is 3rd. Max Scherzer of the Expos is 4th. And Orville Overall of the Cubs is 5th. Charles flails at that one. He's in the hole 0-2. Breaking ball, chopped down to first. Field in play, throw to second. Nicely done. They cut down the lead man. That is a really, really nice play. Right on the line, fields it in front of the bag. That probably would have hit first base had he not played it there and then gotten the force out at second. So 2 down. Here's Jose Reyes. Reyes 0 for 2. Struck out, but reached on the strikeout when it got away from Javi Lopez. Ended up stealing second. One to know the count. This ball misses inside. That one up high. So Nichols behind them 3-0. Edgardo Alfonso waits on deck. Already a runner on first here in the bottom of the fourth. There are 2 outs though. Nichols finds the plate there with a strike, makes it 3-1. Here's the pitch. Line shot in the center field. That's going to be a base hit. Runner holds. A little bit surprising there, given that there were 2 outs. But not particularly fleet of foot. Ed Charles holds at second. Here's Edgardo Alfonso. Alfonso's 0 for 2. Curveball. Tries to check his swing, but I believe they called it a called strike at the knees anyway. Here's the pitch. Misses outside. So Dick Rudolph, Pat Jarvis, both throwing in the Braves bullpen. Dick Rudolph, among the league leaders in wins from a relief spot. He has vultured 13 wins for the Braves so far this season. Change up, misses down well. 2-1 the count. Nichols looks in and delivers. Down in the dirt. Count goes to 3-1 with Carlos Beltran looming on deck. So this is a big pitch for Nichols as he tries to keep this game within reach. Sets and delivers. Alfonso fouls it back. So the count is full. Alfonso battling Nichols here. It has not been a smooth outing for Kid Nichols. Alfonso down the right field line. Slicing. That ball is going to be foul. So Alfonso just missing a 2-run double there. Count stays full. Nichols delivers again. There's a shot through the hole in the right field. That's a base hit. Runner waved around. Here comes the throw home. The throw is up the third base line. Ed Charles comes in to score, and the Mets extend the lead to 5-0 on the RBI single from Edgardo Alfonso. Great at bat here from Alfonso. Just a good professional hitter. That's going to be it for Kid Nichols. So Nichols has been great this season for the Braves. Did not have his stuff in this one, though. I would expect that Dick Rudolph is going to be the call here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
And he is. 13-7. This will be his 41st appearance of the year. 2.8 earned run average. When you have a team that doesn't score a ton of runs and has great starting pitching, your relievers can come in and get these kind of ultra wins. Rudolph involved in 20 decisions to this point is almost comical. So here's Carlos Beltran looking to put this one out of reach. First and second, 2 outs. Mets already lead this one 5-0 here in the bottom of the 4th. With Jerry Koosman on the mound looking formidable. Fly ball center field. Berger ranging. It'll stay up there. He's got time. Gets underneath it, and the side is retired. But the Mets tack on another. We'll head to the top of the 5th. Alou Lopez and Cuccinello coming up for the Braves, who only have 1 hit through 4. They trail 5-0. So here's Felipe Alou. 1 for 1. He singled. That one misses for a ball. Change up, misses down low. So 2-0 the count. Fastball misses up high. So Koosman behind him 3-0. Javi Lopez waits on deck. Here's the pitch. At the letters for a called strike. Three-one offer. Another fastball. High in the zone. Alou not thrilled with it. Full count. Alou lines this one. That's going to be a base hit in the left over the head of Lindor. So it's a single for Felipe Alou, his 2nd hit of the game. He's got both hits for the Braves. Koosman has been pretty much on cruise control. And now he's got the leadoff man on. He's going to have to navigate this here in the top of the 5th. First pitch here to Lopez. Ground ball to short. Lindor has it to second. Alfonso on the first 6-4-3 double play. And just like that, Koosman has 2 outs here in the 5th. I mentioned earlier, Lopez had hit into 16 double plays coming into this one. Make it 17. Lindor gives a good feed to Alfonso, who had all sorts of time to get Lopez going to first. So 6-4-3 double play makes 2 outs here in the 5th. Here's Tony Cuccinello. Cuccinello 0 for 1. Rounded out his first time up. Pirates have opened up their lead over the Orioles to 5-0. Fred Clark his 10th home run of the season for Pittsburgh. Astros continue to lead the Indians 7-0. Hunter Pence 3 RBIs in that game for the Stros. Rays and Tigers remain tied at 1 in the 5th. Fred McGriff his 16th home run of the season for the Rays. Alan Trammell has an RBI for the Tigers. The Royals lead the Red Sox 2-0 in the 2nd. Marco Zelanek has an RBI there for the Royals. Blue Jays over the Twins 1-0 also in the 2nd. Jose Bautista has hit his 21st of the year for the Jays. Angels and Mariners will start later. Mike Witt, Jim Beattie, the pitching matchup there. Reds lead the Brewers 3-2 in the 2nd inning. Sean Casey has hit his 14th for the Reds. So Koosman strikes him out to end the top of the 5th. We are midway through. Koosman cruising. So are the Mets. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Mets lead it 5-0. So here's Darryl Strawberry. Strawberry 1 for 2, single and a run scored. Back to the scoreboard, the Cubs lead the Marlins 3-0. Bill Dolan, his 8th home run of the year for the Cubbies. Exposing Phillies are scoreless in the fifth. Good matchup there. Steve Rogers, Robin Roberts, both putting on a fine performance on the mound. Cardinals lead the Yankees 2-0 in the second. Terry Moore, his fifth home run of the year for the Cardinals. Rockies and Diamondbacks will play later. Darryl Kyle, Kurt Schilling, the pitching matchup there. Strike there from Rudolph, 2-1 count to Strawberry. Dave Trevecki and Sandy Koufax battle when the Padres meet the Dodgers. The Indians have opened up a 6.5 game lead on the Twins in the AL Central. And somebody better do something quickly before the Indians run off and hide in that division. The Strawberries retired. Here's Dave Magadan. Magadan 1 for 2. 2-run double his first time up. The A's lead the Angels by 22.5 games in the American League West. So Oakland has already punched their ticket for the playoffs pretty much, which isn't anybody's surprise. A's were expected to run away with that division, and they've done exactly that. Yankees and Orioles hold the 2 wild cards at the moment. Magadan slashes this one, a short, nice play. Andrelton Simmons snags it on the liner. Take a hit away from Magadan there, 2 men down. Here's Lindor. Lindor 0 for 2. Here's the pitch from Rudolph. Takes a curveball down low. Cardinals lead the Pirates by 5.5 in the NL Central. That one yanked foul out of play by Lindor, 1-1 to count. Reds 8.5 back. The Cubs have gone into freefall, 13.5 games behind. Cubs in danger of falling into the cellar, actually. Giants up 7.5 on the Dodgers. The Dodgers have closed that one. That lead was 11 at the start of the month. 3-1 count. 2 outs. Todd Hundley waits on deck. Fastball misses up high. So Lindor draws the walk. These Braves are in the second wild card position at the moment, by the way. A half game up on the Expos and the Pirates, and a game up on the Phillies. Here's Todd Hundley. Hundley 2 for 2. Runner goes. Throw down to second. Stolen base there for Lindor. Throw can't be handled. They wouldn't have had him anyway. 5th steal of the season for Lindor. Throw from Lopez. Short hop Simmons. So 0-1 count here to Hundley. That one yanked. Far but foul. Hundley will do that plenty. Oh, 0-2 pitch. That one fouled the other way into the seats. So 0-2, 2 outs. 5-0 Mets in the bottom of the 5th. Runner on second. Fly ball left field. Should be an easy play. Put away by Alou. And the side is retired. So we head to the top of the 6th on a sunny day in Queens. Mets lead the Braves 5-0. Braves only have 2 hits. Felipe Alou has both of them. Here comes Bob Horner trying to change that. 0 for 1, he struck out in the 3rd. Jerry Koosman continues to look sharp. Fastball in there for a called strike. He's been pounding the high part of the zone and working the corners and edges. Puts the fastball past Horner there. He's ahead of him 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit for Horner. So Bob Horner picks up the 3rd Braves hit of the day. Now Atlanta will see if they can convert that into some runs. Here comes Buck Jordan. Jordan 0 for 1. Change up in there for a call strike. Ken Griffey Jr. has 41 home runs, folks. By far the most in the Franchise Stars Baseball League. The Red Hot Mariners may not be doing anything, but people will go to the park just to watch Jr. The way he's launching balls into the stratosphere this season. Mark McGwire is actually overtaking Griffey for the RBI lead, though. Lou Gehrig is third. Gehrig did nothing in April, and he's still up among the leaders. Pitch from Koosman. Misses down low. Lonnie Smith waits on deck. So Koosman scuffling a bit here. He's giving up the leadoff hit to Horner. Now he's behind Jordan. Doesn't want to let the bottom of the order make him pay. Fastball up high. Tries to check his swing. No such luck. Jordan goes around and the count is full. Pitch from Koosman. Fly ball left field. Gilkey coming on. He'll get there easily. Puts it away for out number one. So here's Lonnie Smith. As the order turns over, Smith 0 for 2. Koosman looks in. Pitch, fastball on the outside corner. And high in the zone. Koosman quickly grasped the umpire's zone for the day, and he is painting the corners of it beautifully. Here's the pitch. Change up on the corner inside. So he's ahead of Smith 0-2. Delivery. Smith lines it down the right field line, slicing away. It's going to go foul and out of play. To the count. Koosman working to Smith. Change up down in the dirt. 1-2. Curveball misses as well. 2-2 the count. Now Koosman working low, and he's missing his spots. The count has been worked back full. Andrelton Simmons waits on deck. It's the pitch, line the other way. Strawberry going back on it, makes the play. Strawberry read that one well. Hit well by Smith, but tracked down. And with 2 outs, stepping in will be Andrelton Simmons. Simmons is 0 for 2. Koosman deals. Simmons tried to check his swing, no such luck. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses away, 1-1. Koosman delivers, Simmons fouls it off. So 1-2 the count. 2 outs. Here in the top of the 6th. Koosman just misses the corner, 2-2. He wanted that one. Here's the delivery. Change up, misses the corner again. Ronald Acuna waits on deck. Koosman does not want to let Simmons get away here and face Acuna with 2 men on. 3-2 pitch. Fly ball center field. Beltran coming over. He's got it. Puts it away and the side is retired. So Koosman gets into a little bit of trouble but gets himself out of it. Gilkey, Charles, and Reyes coming up for the Mets as we head to the bottom of the 6th. New York leads Atlanta 5-0. Here's Bernard Gilkey. Gilkey 2-run home run back in the 2nd inning.
number 23.
Rudolph throws a strike. Starts him off 0-1. It really hasn't mattered to Dick Rudolph when he's come into games this year. He has been terrific out of this Atlanta bullpen. Gilkey fouls it off. Rudolph ahead of him 0-2. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. Curveball well out of the zone. Gilkey goes chasing. There's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 6. Ed Charles.
So here's Ed Charles. See the stat cast there for the strikeout. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. I'm Bernard Gilkey. Here's Ed Charles. He's 0 for 2. Struck out and grounded out. Did score, though. His ground out, of course, was a force out. Rudolph delivers. Fastball. Count goes to 1-1. Tapper. Back to the mound. Off. Rudolph throws to first. Nice job, Dick Rudolph. Pounces on that one to get Charles for out number 2.
The batter, number 7. Designated hitter, Jose.
So that'll bring up Jose Reyes as the Mets order goes back to the top. Reyes 1 for 3. He's singled back in the 4th. Also has a stolen base on the day. Here's a pitch from Rudolph. Slashed into the seats. Foul ball. Pitch here from Rudolph. Reyes lays one down. Down the third base line. Charge. Throw from Horner. No way is he going to get Jose Reyes there. It's a bunt base hit for Jose Reyes. And the Mets have a 2-out base runner here in the bottom of the 6th. That is just a terrific bunt from Reyes. Good effort by Horner, not known for his defense. But a valiant effort. You're just not going to get Jose Reyes on that play in that situation. So here's Edgardo Alfonzo. Alfonzo 1 for 3. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Alfonzo. Stretching. They're in a little pause and play here. Gets back in the box. Rudolph looks in. And delivers. Fastball. Top of the zone. Called strike. That call has been there all day. Throw over to first. Reyes gets back. After bunting his way on, got to figure that Reyes certainly won't have any compunction about trying to steal second. Another throw over. Reyes gets back again easily. Jordan holding him on tightly. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Throw down to second, and once again, Reyes is in there with the steal. Right? Lopez, another low throw. But again, he wouldn't have had Reyes. Even with a great throw. Stolen base number 27 for Reyes, his second of the game. 1-2 the count as Rudolph works to Alfonzo. Pitch down in the dirt, 2-2. Carlos Beltran waits on deck. Shot to Horner, snagged in the air, and the side is retired. So we are 2/3 of the way through. We head to the top of the 7th. Mets lead the Braves 5-0. Acuna, Berger, and Alou will try to change Atlanta's fortunes. They will do so against Jerry Koosman, who has had minor trouble that he's been able to get through the past couple innings. Acuna is 0 for 2. That one misses for a ball. Pitch from Koosman. Change up just off the plate. 2-0 the count. There's a shot against the shift. Diving stop by Alfonso. Oh, what a play. Oh, my goodness. What a play by Fonzie. Shifted. This ball hit on the screws, and Alfonso lays out right on the edge of the infield dirt to throw Acuna out. There's one away. Fastball in there for a called strike. Mets living the charmed life right now. Wally Berger 0 for 2. Berger turns on this one, but it's foul. 90th pitch thrown by Koosman. That pitch count has gone up a little bit the past couple innings. Swung on a miss, changeup. That is strikeout number 5 for Koosman. 2 down here in the top of the 7th. Here comes Felipe Alou. Alou, pair of hits, both singles. Here's delivery to Alou. First pitch swing, liner, caught by Magadan. Oh, Dave Magadan. So the Mets flashing some leather here in the 7th. Low liner, Magadan lays out for it, actually in foul territory. 7th inning stretch time here from Shea. Mets lead the Braves 5-0. So leading off for the Mets here in the bottom of the 7th, Carlos Beltran. He's 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. Dick Rudolph continues doing a fine work for the Braves here in relief, as he has done all season. Beltran fouls back the first pitch. A fastball misses up high. Rick Camp, Ernie Johnson throwing in the Braves bullpen. Pair of right-handers. But as they have done for most of the season, when they bring Rudolph in, they're going to ride him for as long as he's pitching well and he can go. Fastball catches the corner, 2-1 count. One's down low, count is 3-1 to Beltran. Darryl Strawberry waits on deck. Here's the pitch. Slashed foul, and the count is full. Here's the delivery from Rudolph. In there, called strike 3. Beltran not happy with the call. He thought that was up, but that high strike has been given all day, and the Mets' own pitcher, Jerry Koosman, has benefited greatly from it throughout this game. So Beltran goes down looking. Here's Darryl Strawberry. Strawberry 1 for 3. Fastball misses up high. Expos have taken a 3-1 lead on the Phillies in the game relevant to both of these teams. Bryce Harper has an RBI there for the Expos. Pat Burrell, his 5th home run of the season for the Phillies. One pitch from Rudolph. Strawberry pulls it down to first. Fielded, brought to the bag, and unassisted. 2 men down. Buck Jordan picks that ball nicely. Here's Dave Magadan. Magadan 1 for 3. Had a 2-run double back in the first to get the Mets on the board. They then scored 2 runs in the second as well, before tacking on a home run in the 6th. They said home run there. They didn't take a home run on the 6th, just a run. 1-0 pitch from Rudolph. Misses outside, 2-0. Once again, down low, Magadan. Base hit up the middle. Like I said, Magadan does not have much pop, but he is a good professional hitter. Certainly filling in admirably. A much different type hitter than the man he is filling in for, Lucas Duda. So a base hit there for Magadan. 2-out single. Here's Francisco Lindor. Lindor 0 for 2. Ground ball down the corner. He'll go the short way to second. force out the slow-footed Magadan, and the side is retired. So the Mets get one on, but do not score. We're through 7 here at Shea Stadium. Mets lead the Braves 5-0. Stepping in, Javi Lopez. Lopez 0 for 2.
The catcher, Javier Lopez.
Koosman at 92 pitches, here to start the 8th. Skip Lockwood, Ron Taylor throwing out in the Mets bullpen. Here's the delivery from Koosman. Yanked. Foul down the left side. Count goes to 1-1. Fastball misses up high. Two-one as Koosman looks in. There's a shot, pull foul. So 2-2 now to Lopez. Koosman and Hundley have been in sync. Koosman was falling behind hitters early, but he's shed that for the most part here. Ground ball down to first. Magadan flips to Koosman covering. Lopez is retired, and there's one down.
The batter, number 5.
So here's Tony Cuccinello. Cuccinello 0 for 2. He has struck out and grounded out today. Koosman deals. Fastball misses up high. Fastball, that one's lined in the gap in right center. That's going to be extra bases for Cuccinello. Going to the wall. Beltran plays it off of there, but Cuccinello will pull in at second easily with a double. 1-out double for Cuccinello, his 14th of the season. Bullpen action. Has to pick up the pace a little bit out there in the Mets pen. Koosman stays in for now. He'll face Bob Horner here. Horner, of course, a power threat. One down. Swung on and missed. Swings over the top of that fastball. It's 0-1. Horner 1 for 2. He singled back in the 6th. Again, Horner has provided power, which was expected, and average, which was not. Curveball misses down low, 1-1. Koosman checks the runner back, delivers. Breaking ball fools Horner badly, and Koosman's ahead of Horner 1-2. See on the scroll there, the American League batting leaders, Tommy Henrich leads the way as Horner goes down swinging. Mike Sweeney's second, Reggie Smith of the Red Sox is third. Jimmy Fox is up to fourth. Eddie Collins of the White Sox, who's been second for much of the season, falls down to fifth. So here's Buck Jordan. Jordan 0 for 2. American League home run leaders, Ken Griffey Jr. with 41. Mark McGwire is second with 32, so a big margin there. Eddie Murray of the Orioles also with 32. Lou Gehrig with 31. Mike Trout with 30. So Koosman's ahead of Jordan 0-2 here. Breaking ball, fouled off. Koosman. Breaking ball just misses. Koosman wanted that one. Curveball at the knees on the outside edge, but ump says it's off the outside edge. And Koosman can't get the call there. Fastball there, misses inside. So it's now 2-2 to Jordan. Cuccinello on second, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Koosman working on the shutout. Breaking ball locked out in the center. Beltran has to play it on the hop. They wave Cuccinello around. Beltran's throw comes home. It's on target and he gets him. Beltran throws out Cuccinello at the plate. Despite a double pump there, Beltran took a little while to get rid of that ball. I think he was surprised Cuccinello was going. Braves just trying to get a run in and try to chip it away. I'm not sure you really want to take that chance there. Again, his run means nothing other than to try to get the momentum, so I can understand it a little bit. I still don't think it's the move you make, though. And certainly less so now that Cuccinello was thrown out. But a great throw from Beltran. We head to the bottom of the 8th here. Here's Todd Hundley. Fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. Lines this one out to center. It's got some carry on it, but it'll stay in the park. Tracked down by Berger for the first out. So here's Bernard Gilkey. Gilkey 1 for 3, homered earlier. His 14th home run of the season. 2-run shot back in the second. Takes that fastball down low. Camp and Johnson still throwing in the Braves' pen. Be interesting to see what the Mets do here. Koosman's pitch count is high. He is working on the shutout. But we're getting a feeling the Braves are threatening to get to him a bit. So we'll see if the Mets go to the pen in the 9th. For now, we'll deal here with the bottom of the 8th, though. Gilkey ground ball to second. Cuccinello charges. Makes the play, throws to first, and there are 2 men down. So that'll bring up the glider Ed Charles. Charles 0 for 3. Grounded out back in the 6th. 2 for 11 in the series. So Charles getting the bulk of the at-bats here in this 4-game set for the Mets. Curveball misses away. That's a shot out in the center. That's going to get down for a base hit. So Charles singles. 2-out base hit off of Dick Rudolph here. Gives the Mets a runner in the bottom of the 8th. Served out in the center. So now here's Jose Reyes. Reyes 2 for 4. Fastball. Called strike. Pair of singles for Reyes. 4 for 18 in the series. Fastball right down the heart. So Rudolph gets ahead of Reyes 0-2. Here's the pitch. Misses low and away. Reyes slashes this one in the hole. Nice play. Andrelton Simmons goes to Cuccinello, and they get the force. Nice play there by Andrelton Simmons. So we head to the 9th, top of the Braves order coming up. Lonnie Smith 0 for 3, and he will face Jerry Koosman, who takes the mound to start the 9th, despite being at 109 pitches. Smith hits this ball deep to left. Going back on it, Gilkey. He waits, it's off the top of the wall. Smith will pull in a second with a leadoff double to start the top of the 9th.
The batter, number 19.
So that'll bring up Andrelton Simmons. Simmons 0 for 3. Fastball taken for strike 1. Simmons in there more for his defense than his offense. Pitch from Koosman, breaking ball down low, 1-1. Here's the pitch, misses up high. Fastball misses away, so Koosman's now behind Simmons, 3-1. Ronald Acuna waits on deck. Now That one in there for a called strike. So the count is full. Koosman gets the sign and delivers. Fastball misses up and away, ball 4. So after the leadoff double by Lonnie Smith, Andrelton Simmons draws the walk, and that'll bring up Ronald Acuna with first and second. Koosman still being left in this one. Bit surprised. I don't have the box scores from the past 3, from the first 3 games of this series, so I don't know if the Mets bullpen was, overutilized in those games or not. But Koosman getting stretched. Big one here as he deals with Acuna. Acuna having a fantastic season, as we mentioned earlier. Swung on and missed. Off-speed pitch with a lot of movement. Dives down and in. Acuna's in a hole, 1-2. Fastball blows him away. Koosman comes inside. Acuna swings and misses. 7th strikeout for Koosman. For the first out of the inning. That second pitch, that changeup right down the middle. Koosman got away with one location-wise there. So here's Wally Berger. Berger 0 for 3. First and second, 1 out, top of the 9th. That one misses. Berger struck out his last time up. Fastball misses up and away. 2-0 the count. Gotta think one more base runner, and Koosman's day will be done. 122 pitches. That one foul down the right field line. One hopper into the stands. Koosman checks the runner at second and delivers. Berger pops it up. Foul ground near the stands. Magadan going over. Might have a play. And it goes just out of his reach. So Magadan reached in to try to pull that one in. No such luck. Counts at 2-2. Fastball misses inside. So full count, first and second. 1 out, Felipe Alou on deck. Alou has a couple of hits already in this one. Koosman deals. Broken bat to second. Throw to short. Lindor on the first. 4-6-3 double play. Ball game over, and the Mets win it. Koosman gets the complete game shutout, and the Mets take 3 of 4 here at home against the Braves to open up a 4.5 game lead in the National League East. Koosman improves to 12-6. Kid Nichols, the losing pitcher, falls to 10-4. Mets 5 runs, 11 hits, no errors. The Braves, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error. Pair of RBIs for Dave Magadan. Pair of RBIs on a home run for Bernard Gilkey, his 14th of the season. I believe Edgardo Alfonso drove in the other run. We'll check on the box score to confirm that, if I'm remembering the game correctly. And Carlos Beltran throwing out Tony Cuccinello at the plate. Braves just trying to get a run and feel like they were in it. Still don't know if I would have sent them there. So Koosman, final line. 9 innings, no runs, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts, 6 hits allowed. Kid Nichols tried to dance in and out of trouble. Couldn't make it out of the 4th inning, though. Pair of hits for Felipe Alou. He had 2 of the 6 for the Braves. 3 of their hits coming from the bottom of the order. Surprised they haven't moved Bob Horner up in that order. Nichols' ERA still a sparkling 2.86. Dick Rudolph, once again, a fantastic performance out of the Braves bullpen. He has been exceptional all year. For the Mets, as right, Alfonso did have the 5th RBI, so 2 hits apiece for Reyes, Magadan, and Hundley. Everybody in the Mets starting lineup had a hit except for Francisco Lindor, who did reach on a walk. Reyes a pair of steals, giving him 27 on the year. Koosman again improves to 12-6. ERA drops to 2.85. So that will wrap things up for this broadcast. I thank you as always for joining me here at the Legend Sports Universe following the Franchise Stars Baseball League and the other leagues of the LSU. Basketball and hockey playoffs, either in the mist for basketball or coming up for hockey. We've also got football on the channel. I have another boxing card coming soon. I appreciate you guys, as always, for checking in. Kindly like and subscribe if you have not. Click that bell to be updated when the next broadcast is going live. Most importantly, though, be good to each other, and we'll talk soon.